And welcome back, COSA 50 and 650 folks. Professor Almeida here. Happy Thursday, everyone. It's starting to feel like spring, and I hope all that is well. Coming up in this video, I want to talk to you about the game plan for week 5, starting on Monday, March 3rd. We will be spending the rest of our class with Microsoft 365, and we're going to begin with 2 weeks of Microsoft Word. You're going to have to learn to crawl before you can walk. So when you come in on Monday, we're going to hit the ground running with Word Chapter 1. Please make sure that you show up on time. And before I continue, as usual, there's some housekeeping items, and I want to show you the schedule so you can see where we are at in the course at the moment. So let's start there. I have the syllabus schedule up, and we just finished up with exam day for TFS concepts 4 through 6. Yesterday was exam day. As you can see, there is a due date this Sunday, March 2nd, and it pretty much covers all of TFS going back to TFS Concepts 2 Training Sim on the web. This was assigned in the first week. We went over it on Wednesday, February 5th, which was almost a month ago. There are some folks out there who haven't even done the TFS Concepts 2 training sim. If you're one of those folks, I hope that you get caught up soon. And as a matter of fact, I sent out messages to the Canvas inbox for those who haven't been showing up to class for at least 2 consecutive weeks, that is 4 consecutive class meetings, who haven't logged into Canvas in over 2 weeks, and especially if folks haven't been doing the work, especially going back to TFS Concepts 2. I hope that you all get caught up soon and you don't leave any points on the table. As a matter of fact, I want to quickly review the policy concerning attendance drops and withdrawal. If I notice that you have been inactive, in other words, not showing up, not submitting any work for at least 2 consecutive weeks, I may choose to withdraw you from the course due to poor participation. And again, I hope that you get caught up. You don't want to leave points on the table this early in the game. So I'm going to be watching closely for participation this round. And TFS shouldn't be that difficult, right? You're basically watching videos, answering quiz questions, and then with your exams, they're just like the same TFS tasks that you were working on in the training sims. The exams are open notes, open ebook, open web. Again, don't leave points on the table. And with that, let's get into what we will be doing when you come into class on Monday. And again, please make sure that you're coming on time. All right, here we go. Let's get into our class and load up modules. And while the modules page is loading, let me quickly remind you of the campus resources, especially since we will be getting into Microsoft 365. You know about the COS Computer Lab in M229. Feel free to drop into the lab, especially if you don't have Microsoft 365 or Windows PC at home. You have the Student Technology Help Desk who can assist you with installing Microsoft 365, or maybe you got locked out of the Viking portal. And then finally, you can get tutoring through the Multidisciplinary Success Center. Let me show you the schedule for COSA 50 at the moment. So here's COSA 50 at LAC and then COSA 50 online. So do take advantage of these resources. You don't want to put things off until the last minute. All right, so here we go. Week 5. And if you're already done with TFS, sorry, you're going to have to wait until Monday, March 3rd. Or if you're a night owl, Sunday night when midnight rolls around, weeks 5 and 6 will open. So here's the game plan. When you come in on Monday, we're going to have to set up first by signing into Word and to your Microsoft OneDrive account, and then we will get into the Word Chapter 1 project. The project covers creating a flyer with Microsoft Word. You'll learn the basics of getting around. And you'll see that I do have project walkthrough videos, but they are not a substitute for coming to class. After all, you did sign up for an in-person COSA 50. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and launch my Windows VM here so that you can see what I'm talking about, because you're going to have to sign in to Microsoft Word and also your Microsoft OneDrive account. And if you need to take a break, now would be a good time, because I'm going to take a break as well. So I'll be right back. Okay, I have Windows 11 running here. And so when you come to class, again, please make sure you're coming on time. You'll need to sign in to Microsoft Word. So what you want to do is go into your start menu, launch Word. You're going to be asked to sign in, and it's going to be your student ID number at lbcc.edu. It's going to look like an email address. As a matter of fact, you've probably seen the information on the board in the classroom. So in other words, if your student ID number is 01234456, then you're going to type in 01234456 at, like an email address, at lbcc.edu, and then from there you'll be taken to your Viking portal. One thing you want to remember when you enter your 6-digit code, check the box to remember this device. So that is signing into Word. You're going to do the same thing with OneDrive. And you should see a cloud icon in your system tray, and it'll probably be grayed out with a slash through it. Again, it's going to be the same procedure. It's your student ID number at lbcc.edu. And I do hope that you like where you are sitting in the classroom, because if you switch PCs, you're going to have to do the same thing. And, maybe after you do it a few times, it will become second nature. And this also applies if you go to the lab in M229 as well. You'll have to remember to sign in to Word, or later on, well, you should only have to do it once with Word. But if you switch machines, let's say if you're working on PowerPoint, Excel, or Access, you're going to have to sign in to the app, and then also sign in to OneDrive as well. Now, if you are working on assignments at home, you want to make sure that you have Microsoft 365 installed on your system. Let me show you real quick how that works. Okay, so let me minimize this out of the way. And you'll want to go to Microsoft 365 in your Viking portal or office.com. Again, you're signing in with your student ID at lbcc.edu. From there, you should be taken to the Microsoft 365 dashboard. Well, now it's called Microsoft 365 Copilot. To the right, near the top, you'll see Install and More. You'll choose Install Microsoft 365 Apps. Again, this is if you are working from home. And then from there, you install Office. I'm not sure what happened there. You'll choose Install Office. The installer will download. You run the installer and follow the prompts to complete installation. Now, if you don't have access to a Windows PC at home, make sure you come to campus and go to M229. And while we're at it here, if you are at home, don't forget to sign in to your LBCC OneDrive. If you have a personal OneDrive account, there should be an option in your settings to add another account. And then again, you want to sign into your LBCC OneDrive. So why am I asking you to sign into OneDrive? And the reason for this is because if you're in class and let's say we are running out of time, you're working on your project, you want to save to OneDrive so that you at least have a backup, and then you can continue on in M229, or at home, you just access your project file from OneDrive. So that's the reason for that. And again, on Monday, we'll do Word Chapter 1 together in class. And then on Wednesday, we're going to do Word Chapter 2, learning how to use the built-in tools for creating a research paper. Now, the project doesn't exactly follow MLA. I'll point that out to you. And then in your downtime, you work on the training sims. There is a video on the overview page in the week 5 module about how the training sims work, but I'll go over it with you in class. And with that, thanks for watching. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you on Monday or in the Canvas course chat.